had to get rid of StreamYard. Because they just out here trying to make money. Talking about I'm out of storage. How am I out of storage? And I just paid y'all. I just paid y'all for some extra storage. How am I out of storage already? Don't you get down. Don't. Go back over there. Sit your little butt down. Hopefully some more people will come in. I'm gonna sit and wait for a few more people to come in. It's Friday night, y'all ain't doing nothing else. Y'all might as well come up in here. I don't feel like putting on no earrings. Y'all might as well come on in here. Oh, let me try to um how do you do this? Right. I always forget how to do this. There it is. Okay. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Let me let everybody know we live. Oh, let me put a picture. Because if I don't put a picture, I want to crochet so bad. I got so many crochet projects that I want to work on. I put your picture, Gizmo. Gizmo looking like, what? Yeah, I use you. So you're going to have to go live with me. Well, it's a few people here. Y'all ain't talking, but check this out. So, connection rejection just did. I don't know if this is live. Let me see. Is this live? I know it's a premiere. So, it's a pre-recorded video. Oh, it's a premiere. It's pre-recorded. So, it's not live. But connection rejection just did a video where she is simply attempting to tear Ellie's soul down. Now, my thing with connection is you're a 52-year-old woman. Ellie's soul is a 20-something year old woman. She's not even 30 yet. And connection rejection is basically comparing herself to a 20-year-old woman. I mean, she is literally saying in her video that I give Ellie a solid 7. Rating the beauty of a woman 30 years younger than you is literally ridiculous to me. I mean, literally saying that the things that Ellie is doing is borderline prostitution because, Ellie makes videos like her last video was an exercise video where she had on, some spandex shorts and I think a crop top or something. Ellie got nice hips. She got nice, she a thickums. Like I used to be when I was in my 30s. She a thickums. I'm grandma thickums now. But when I was in my 30s, I was I was out here. I was a thickums. I was cute. Ellie is a pretty girl. She can't help that. She can't help that her parents got together. The genes of her mama and the genes of her daddy came together and made a pretty girl. I can't help that the genes of my mama and the genes of my daddy came together and made a pretty girl. I can't help that. But honey, Miss Connection is so triggered by other people's beauty. Like she had to be that little kid that got picked on. Like she must have been getting picked on all her life. Like everything. She must have been from elementary school all the way up. They must have been calling her the little ugly girl, the little booger wolf, or something. She must have been that little girl that used to stink. Cause you know it's always one kid in your school that stink. It's always one. It's always one little kid. Their hair always be uncombed. Their clothes always be dirty and they stink. That must have been connection. Because honey, she truly has it in for anybody that is pretty. Ellie can't help the fact that she pretty. And why are you watching someone if beauty triggers you? Why do you even watch? You watch somebody that you triggered by so you can come back and make an hour long video. I don't know how long this video is. Because she's still talking. I just have it muted on my TV. She's still talking. But what prompted me to make this video was connection saying that since you exude all this beauty and you exude all this sexiness, if something happens to you, if someone you are exuding all this sexiness to, if a man that you are, because see, you out here being beautiful, you out here. So if someone takes your beauty the wrong way, that's your fault. You have to pay. You are even, she said, you are eventually going to pay for being beautiful because you're going to throw that beauty off on the wrong person and they're going to take you up on it. Are you crazy? You are basically saying if someone hurts her, it's her fault because she shouldn't be out here sexy and pretty. Like it is something seriously wrong with connection rejection. And we sit up and we laugh about it. We don't call her out on this. But this woman is crazy. I should have known when she was wrapping her stove in tape that it was something seriously wrong with her. But this, to me, has really gone too far. Like you can really tell that connection, has does not see herself. She can lie and say because she's come on and said that I was ugly and she was prettier because she doesn't feel like women should make themselves look pretty. If you want to do your hair, if you want to wear makeup, if you want to wear eyelashes, if you want to wear nails, if you want to wear revealing clothes, it is your right to do that. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your body. How you choose to dress is up to you. I'm casual because I'm at home. When I go out, there are times when, I want to look pretty. I wear lashes and, do my nails and all of that. But I'm at home. So, of course, I'm going to get comfortable. Why would a 20-something-year-old woman not present herself as beautiful and dress up and wear, tights and show off her body while she got it? She has a right to do that. But here comes some old battle axe that no one has ever desired because she even slipped up and said in her video, Wow, I wonder what that's like for someone to, basically to live the life of someone wanting you. She's clearly never had that. But that's her fault. That she walking around looking like Mr. Potato Head. Did nobody tell her she got to walk around looking like that? That's how she choose to look. Like Miss Potato Head. You don't have to look like that. There are too many wigs and hair pieces and everything. And she can grow hair. She just wants to cut it off and be out here bald. But that's how you want to present yourself in society. Other people don't want to look like that. Other people want to go to the store and buy clothes that are flattering to them, that are flattering to their body. You don't want to walk around in tent dresses and muumuus every day. Ain't no 20-year-old girl, woman, gonna walk around in no muumu. I don't know one 20-year-old woman that's walking around in a muumuu unless she cleaning up around the house or something. But she's not gonna come on YouTube in no muumuu or in no little $5 dress she got from DD's. Connection, go find you a hobby. Cause you, girl, you getting on my nerves with this mess. Like you out here rating. Hey Karina, you out here rating a woman talking about, oh, she's a solid 7. Well, what are you? If if Ellie is a solid 7, what are you? And to say it's something wrong with Ellie's hair is beautiful. You hate your hair. That's probably why you keep your head bald, because you hate your hair. You hate yourself. But it's other women out here who, we know we beautiful. We know we are. We have lived a lot. Girl, I can tell you some of the stories. I have been wined and dined by some very nice men. I know I'm beautiful. Still to this day, 56, and still beautiful. Okay? I have, on my worst day, I have never looked at myself in the mirror and been like, I hate you. No. I'm not gonna shave my hair and, downplay myself and make myself look like an old hag. And no one else has to do that either. Like, leave Ellie alone. That girl is in her 20s. She's out here. I mean, and see, this is jealousy. This whole thing with her and Ellie and everybody else that is doing better than she is, or is prettier than she is, or lighter than she is, has more hair than she does. She hate them. She hate them. She probably don't hate me because she figured, oh, well, we on the same level. She in her 50s too. But girl, I got things that you probably wish you had too. And I'm not saying she can't have them. She can have them. She could probably have a husband and everything else. But don't nobody want to be with a Debbie Downer. Her attitude is horrible. And to sit up and say that basically this woman, if something happens to her, if someone, does something to her because she exudes sexiness, she deserves it. Maybe y'all not listening to her. Don't you jump down there. Don't you do it. Sit your little booty down right there before you get in trouble. Do y'all be listening to this woman? I mean, she's like, when I cut it off, she was a good 15 minutes in. And the whole thing was about Ellie being sexy, Ellie being basically you too pretty for your own good. You on YouTube exuding sex and throwing out sexiness. Somebody gonna end up doing something to you. What? Who says that? Who says that about another woman? This is somebody's child that you talking about. But she don't care. Cause she don't have no kids. She don't have no kids. So she just sit out here and say, just get online and say all kind of reckless ass shit. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god, it's crazy. It really is. Maybe I'm the only one out of the intelligent people on YouTube that watch her. Maybe ain't nobody else watching her crazy ass to hear what she really on here saying. Like this woman she on one. She hate Ellie. But that's because Ellie got all the things that she hate. Ellie light skin. She hate light skinned women. She hates y'all light skins. Ellie light skin. She young and she pretty. All the things that she hate. You got any of those things, you getting hated on. I gotta ask my granddaughter what time her volleyball game is tomorrow. It's a shame. It's a shame that this grandma, cause she old enough to be somebody's grandma, like you legit old enough to be Ellie's mother. And you are on here rating this girl saying she's a 7. Ellie is a pretty girl. She's pretty. She's talented. Her content is one thing Connection don't understand is these younger content creators are not making content for you. The content is not geared to your old ass. She ain't making content for you. She making content for people in her age group. Grandma, you should be on here watching somebody crocheting or knitting. Somebody doing with some hobbies. Because if you triggered by younger people that can still get out here and exercise and shake their booty and got a small waist and got perky breast assists, you need to watch some of them old people that's in nursing homes that's barely moving around and shit on a walker. Watch them. They will boost your, you will get a boost because at least you're not you're not going to get no boost from watching Ellie, young ass. That ain't going to do nothing but make you feel worse. Because then you thinking about how much money Ellie making, how many views she get. The money alone is going to piss you off. Because Ellie all in Antigua and all these foreign places, that alone is triggering you. That's making your butthole itch. That this girl her YouTube paycheck is fat. And you sitting in some efficiency apartment, look like it's in the basement. Because you don't get no natural sunlight. Look like you in the basement. You in the dungeon. And this girl out here living her life. And you locked up in a dungeon with the rest of the ex-crackheads and stuff. That's your problem. You need to get away from them dope things. They got you messed up. All that energy from the dope things and the ex-crackheads and the people in transitional housing and the ex-homeless people got you messed up. Get away from them. Cause honey, watching Ellie ain't gonna do nothing but trigger you to the max. That's gonna have you messed up. You need to stop watching her. Go on and find you some people in the nursing home that's on walkers, that's got they put the little tennis ball on the bottom of their walker. Go on and watch some of them. Cause they'll make you feel pretty. Cause watching Ellie is gonna make you continue to make you feel like you feel now. Like Mrs. Potato Head. Ellie ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your feelings, girl. And you gonna get on here and make yourself look even more stupid talking about a 20-something-year-old woman. I mean, as a woman, you can't lift this young girl up. You got to get on YouTube and tear down this young black girl. As a older woman, you supposed to be coming on here with wisdom and knowledge. If you can't help these young people, why would you hinder them? What Tabitha Brown say? If you're not having a good day, don't go around here messing up nobody else's. Or whatever it is. But it's cute. You're not supposed, you too old to be out here talking about these young kids. Let these kids live. And if she want to be out here in biker shorts and tank tops and crop tops and cutouts and all of that stuff, let her do it. Because, child, if I didn't have this back fat, right there. If I didn't have that little back fat right there, I would halter top, cropped the. Okay, well, that's keeping me from crop topping. But I could wear a little halter, but it's the back fat for me. It's this little friend right here that I didn't had for a while. But if Ellie can get out here in crop topping, bathing suits, and honey, I know Connection was punching the air when she saw Ellie in that bathing suit. I know she was like, I hate her. I ought to put my bathing suit on just to piss her off. Cause honey, that's sad, Connection. You's a sad case. You are a sad case. Cause girl, you could be out here, you could be pretty. And I'm not saying Connection is ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly, but you have an ugly mentality. You have a ugly attitude. You have a very ugly outlook at life. The way you look at other people is ugly. And that makes you ugly, not your appearance. But the way you see other people makes you ugly. And it's sad. It's sad. Because you getting older. You ain't getting no younger. You getting older. You're going to be a sad, old, lonely person. By yourself. In that dark, dank, dingy, roach-infested apartment. The roaches will keep you company. Because didn't you say they was back? I'm pretty sure they'll keep you company, girl. Because you sure ain't going to have no friends. I'm not going to be out here. I don't look at, for one, I'm not looking at other women. Oh, she's a 7. Oh, she's a 6. Is she pretty? She pretty. But I'm not out here rating people, rating other women. Oh, and I know some of y'all probably think she's a 10 or 15. The girl is pretty. The girl is pretty. You a hater. You are a hater. You most definitely are a hater. Hey, KK. I was talking about Connection Rejection did a video about Ellie Soul. And she was like really going in on this girl. Really going in on her. And it's just so unnecessary. Oh my God, the game is at 9 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Okay. If her game is at how am I gonna do this? So my granddaughter's game is at 9 o'clock. And the viewing for the funeral is at 10. Is at 10. And I'm gonna be in Oakland. And I don't want to stay. I'm not staying for the whole funeral. I think I'm gonna just go in, and because it looks like you can only view the body between 10 and 10:45 because the funeral starts at 11. And I don't really want to stay for the whole funeral. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Because I would have to dress. The volleyball game ain't that long. If it starts at 9, I'm pretty sure it's going to be over by 10. And then, no, but we need to leave before 10 because these funerals, they be serious. If the viewing stops at 10:45, at 10:45, they're going to be closing the casket. I don't know. Yeah. But that's not the kicker, Kay. Not only did she like rate the girl, gave her a number rating on, I guess, how beautiful she thinks she is. She even said that since Ellie wants to exude all of this sexiness, that if something was to happen to her and someone takes her up on that, it would basically be her fault. And she would have to explain to the courts why she was out here being sexy. Are you like, did you take the slow bus to school? Did the little yellow bus pull up in front of your house and pick you up and take you to school? And then you stayed in that one classroom all day and then they took you home? Because something ain't right. Something is not right. Something ain't right upstairs. Like, it's just not, it's not. She's still talking. Let me see how long is this video. She's still talking. I cut it off at like 15 minutes in. I cut it off because I think she got off of Ellie and got on. Um, yeah, she's still talking. The video is still. Oh shit. The video is still going. Let me see how many minutes is she at. Well, she said it was gonna be a long video. And you know the crazy thing is she has her comments fixed so that I can't see where we are. I can't see. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can't. I can't see the time because it's a premiere. She has her comments fixed. So if you're not subscribed to her, you can't leave a comment. And she done went into her settings and put a whole lot of parameters in her comment section That's why she don't have a whole lot of comments, because she don't want nobody to tell her the truth. Yeah, like this woman is almost 30 years her senior. Connection is 52 years old. Ellie is 28 or 29. Why are you even comparing? Why are you even comparing yourself to someone that age? Why are you comparing yourself to another woman, period? But why are you comparing yourself to someone that's in a whole different biological, like your clock didn't slow down. Connection, I'm pretty sure connection clock didn't slow down, just like mine. But see, I've had children. I done did all that stuff. Ellie is still fertile and, able to have children. So, of course, this is how our bodies are designed. Our bodies are designed to be more beautiful and more alluring and more attractive to the opposite sex when we're in that window of fertility. That's how the world keeps its population. The man has to be attracted to the woman for them to make a baby. Unless it's, something that we don't want to talk about. But in reality, young women present themselves in a way that is attractive to young men. And just because she wants to present herself like Mrs. Potato Head does not mean that other women want to do that. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Because it's bad enough for Ellie that young girls, like girls her own age, hating on her. But you got 50 something year old. You got a 50 something year old woman hating on you? You a 52-year-old woman hating on like you got to be mentally ill. You are 50, like you not even in the same, you not poo poo. You not even in the same class with me. And you younger than me. You not. You're not. Mentally, spiritually, you not. You not. You not there, girl. And if you sitting out here hating on a 20-something-year-old woman, your mental capacity, your spiritual capacity, everything is trash. Mentally, you are trash. Spiritually, you are trash. Because at your age, you are a elder. You're supposed to be leading. Your wisdom is supposed to be helping the young people. You are trash. The young women should feel comfortable coming to the elders, to the more experienced women. Can you tell me what is menopause going to feel like? Or I'm having this pain. Do you think it should I see a doctor? Or you know oh, when should I be thinking about a mammogram in my 20s? These are questions that you should, young women should be comfortable enough to ask you, because you done been there. You probably ain't had no mammogram. It's sad. It's sad. Before I get on here hating on anybody, I hope the Lord tie my tongue. I hope he take my tongue and tie it in a knot before I get on here and tell the world that I hate somebody because they light skin and they're more pretty than me. Or they're thinner than I am, or their body is more sexy than I have ever been in my life. But you choose to look the way you look. That's your choice. To take some clippers and stand in your bathroom and shave your head bald. You do that. You do that. Ain't nobody forcing you to do that. And if you want to be mad at anybody, you should be mad at your mama and daddy. They the one got together and gave you them jeans. It's their fault, not Ellie's. It ain't Ellie's fault that she pretty. You need to be mad at your mama and daddy. That's who you need to fight. You need to fight them. Because they the ones made you. And obviously you've been ugly all your life. And you mad at the world because of it. I always been cute. All my life. Ellie is absolutely gorgeous. She has a great personality via the internet based on what she's shown the viewers. Seems as though in this day and time, some people are weird, especially if you don't agree with them. If you are a peace breaker, I won't be choosing your lane. I always been cute. All my life. Okay? And my mama always told me I was cute. She dressed me cute. She kept me cute. I went to school cute. I went to church cute. Okay? I'm still cute. 50, how old am I? 58. Still cute. Still out here cute. But it's sad, you know, I can look at Connection and know that, she's always been the ugly duckling. She always been ugly. That's that. You can tell from her personality. You can tell the way she looks at other people. She's always been ugly and she's always considered herself ugly. That's me when I was 22. So, a little younger than Ellie, but around the same age. Cute. Pretty girl. I look just like I look now, basically. Just, I didn't just put on a little bit of weight. Me and my husband when we was teenagers. Cute. Always had a smile on my face. Okay. That I never thought that I was out here looking like Mr. Potato Head or, no. Never looked at other people and thought, why is she so beautiful? Why God didn't make me beautiful? I always saw something. But see, that's your upbringing. I had a mother that loved me, that was constantly affirming me and lifting me up and praising me and telling me how pretty I was, how cute I was, how smart I was, all of those things. I grew up hearing that on a constant basis. So if you grow up and everybody in your household telling you you look like Mr. Potato Head, you're ugly, you're fat, you're ugly, you stink, you're going to hate everybody that's pretty. You just will. That's just going to be your mentality. You're going to hate everybody that's pretty because you've been ugly all your life. All your life. You've been ugly. And you hate everybody that is pretty. Everybody that is light skinned. That's your light skin? I'm like, girl, where did you grow up at? Because, one thing about me growing up in California, there's a lot of light skinned people in California. Now, there's a lot of mixed people. You know, um, when I went to school at when I say predominantly, I mean there was only maybe one or two children that went to that's maybe three or four kids that went to my elementary school that were not African American. There were a few that went to my junior high school, and there was three or four kids in my high school. I don't think anyone graduated with me in my class that was not black. Oh, no, 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 no. I take that back. There was one Filipino boy that graduated in my class. Did his sister? I'm trying to think. Did his sister go to school there too? So there were some Filipino kids. There were a few Hispanic kids. And there was only one Caucasian family. Esther Cresta and her brother Steven, and she had a little sister. I can't think of her sister's name. But I went to a predominantly black school. Now, when my kids went to school, it was a mixture of everything: Hispanic, Filipino, mixed kids. Mixed Filipino and black. Some type of Asian and black, black and white, whatever. Just a whole bunch of. I remember. I remember when my son brought one of his friends over to the house, and I was like, okay, I definitely could not put my finger on what this little boy was mixed with. I knew he was mixed. Clearly, he was mixed. But you know how you look at a child and you're like, I wonder what. So after he went home, I asked my son. I was like, "What is the little boy mixed with?" And he was like, "Oh, he Japanese and black." Oh, because it was he had a then when he said he's Japanese and black, I was like, okay, I see that. I mean, I couldn't figure out if it was Asian or Filipino in black. I knew it was something in black because he had this interesting textured hair where you could see the curl pattern. You could see that it was curly, but the ends were straight. Just, you just never know how that the genes are going to mix. But I knew he was something. But now there there are more mixed race people than ever before. So it's gonna be a lot of light skinned people connection. The light skinned people are out here, girl. And you just hurt. You just hurt by light skinned people. Light skin, honey, light skin, thick thighs, big booty, small waist. Oh, honey, she is triggered. Triggered. Do you hear me? Triggered. Don't come to girl. Do not come to California. You come to California, you gonna lose your mind because it is way too many pretty women out here. You will go crazy. We will have to put you in one of them facilities. If you come out here and see the women out here, you'll lose your mind. You'll go crazy. Because they out here, girl. The light-skinned ones, the mixed ones, the skinny ones, the petite ones, the big booty ones. And then you got the ones like me, the old ones who will go out and get them a wig and a push-up bra and a tight dress. Drive you crazy. Okay? Because if you ever see me at night, when I'm out with my husband, you a choke. When I get pretty, when I put on my good wig, cause see these my house wigs. These are wigs that I lay around in the house with. If they get a little matted or whatever, I don't trip. But I got my good wigs, girl. When I put on that good wig and a dress, don't let me do my eyebrows and put on some lashes, girl. You'll choke yourself. You will. You won't come out the house for a month. Because you'll be like, God dang, hate her. Ain't nobody told you to walk around here looking like Miss Potato Head. You don't have to look like that, girl. Ain't nobody forcing you to look like that. But don't hate on other people because they pretty. Out here hating on that girl because she pretty. Hey, Phoenix. I'm flabbergasted. I need some water. That Sprite's so sweet. She's still talking. She's still talking. But I can't turn it on because she wanna strike my channel. She done already told me, don't you put my picture on your channel. Girl, shut up. She don't like me because I'm pretty. She out here hating on me, girl, because I'm pretty. Damn, she would lose her mind, though, if I was light-skinned. She done went crazy by now. If I was light-skinned, she better be glad I'm caramel. If I was light-skinned, she'd have gave up. She'd have gave up by now. She'd stopped coming to YouTube. But that's okay, cause winter is coming. Winter is coming. I always get pale in the winter, so I'm gonna be lighter. Winter is coming. I get pale as a sheet in the wintertime. When the sun we don't get as much sun, I get pale. And she gonna hate me. She gonna hate me. Okay? Cause I'm gonna be on here. I'm gonna be on here. Just I should do me an exercise video in my biker shorts and show my booty. Cause honey, she got triggered by Ellie's video. She's saying, you ain't doing nothing but trying to be sexy. This girl, where is that video? Do I have my sound off? Yeah. Where is that video? Let me see what she got on her. thumbnail. Oh, you can't really see it. Hold on. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what she got triggered about. Girl, if you don't start, okay. This where she got triggered when she saw Ellie in them doing these exercises in them biker shorts and stuff. Oh, she got hot. She was like, "No, you will not. No, you will not make a video in some biker shorts looking all sexy and pretty." She was. She is toe up. Do you hear me? She is mad because Ellie. Girl, you can go buy you some biker shorts. I got mine from Ross, I think. But they got them at Amazon. They got them in your size. Biker short stretch. They got them in your size, girl. I was about to get up and get them, but I don't feel like going through all that. But they got them in your size. They stretch. Wear you some biker shorts, girl. You can wear a crop top. You at home. You can wear whatever you want to wear in the privacy of your own home. Well, you can wear it out in public if you want to. Go on and put that crop top on and be walking around Texas or wherever you live. That's your business. Cause child, if I ever get there, I don't care if I'm 90 years old. If I get down to a size 10 and I can get this stomach under subjection, I'm gonna wear a crop top. I'm gonna wear it. I gotta just make this stomach obey. All right, it's not obeying right now. But honey, I'm gonna be out here. I still be out here wearing my little. I'm gonna be cute. Age don't have nothing on cuteness. But it's you. You that determines whether you're cute or not. If you don't think you cute, nobody else is. No one. They gonna see you as a bald-headed, bitter, ugly woman. That's all we see. We see mean, bitter, bald-head, ugly. And there are some beautiful bald-head women, beautiful, that exude beauty. You exude Mrs. Potato Head. Actually, you don't exude Mrs. Potato Head. You exude Mr. Potato Head. Mr. That's what you exude. That's what you throwing out to the world. I'm cute. I like cute things. I love pink. I love fuzzy. I love sparkly. I love glitter. I just, you know, it's a certain vibe I have. You don't. You don't have it. You ain't had it. You never had it. I had it all my life. I've had it. I remember one year for Christmas. I have had the best Christmases all my life. Like I'm the type of person every Christmas I have to have pajamas. I have to have new pajamas, and I done got my husband on to this whole matching pajama, thing for holidays. We do Christmas matching. We did Halloween matching. Even got Gizmo in on it, and of course we're gonna do um Christmas this year. But every year, my mother would buy me new pajamas and a new bathrobe for Christmas. And it was always really cutesy and, feminine, girly. One year, my mother got me this bathrobe with cats all over it. And the cat's eyes was little rhinestones that I thought were diamonds. I had to be 7, 8 years old. Honey, when I opened that bathrobe and saw them diamonds sparkling in them cats' eyes, I wore that bathrobe until there were. My mama washed that robe so much that in the end there were no more rhinestones. They were all the diamonds was gone, and the sleeves were like up here. I didn't I didn't want another one. I wanted to wear that one for the rest of my life. Like she bought, would buy me new ones. I would go put that cat robe because I thought it was the cutest thing in the world. And here I am. I've been grown all my life. Okay. I came here grown. So I'm sitting at the table, the kitchen table in the morning with my bathrobe on, drinking my coffee out of my own little, coffee cup and little saucer and stuff. I've been grown. I came here grown. I've always had style. I've always liked nice things. I still do. Always been pretty. You always been Mr. Potato Head. Sugar and Spice. My name is Omo Oshun. Sugar and Spice said, hello, I don't know how to say your name, but child, you hit the nail on the head. She's jealous of any woman that don't look like her. She can be dark skinned, light skinned. CR got issues. And the crazy thing is, she's not a bad looking woman. She not ugly. Her personality makes her ugly. The way she view, the way that she views other people makes her ugly. But she's not ugly. But I can tell. I really can. And I'm being real right now. I'm not laughing. I'm being real. I can tell that she is that kid that, got teased or got called ugly. Maybe her family, when you grow up, she said she was the only girl. I think she had brothers. And sometimes when you the only girl and you have brothers they can get with you. They your what can be your worst enemy. They the first people to call you ugly. They are. Your family they be the first ones to call you ugly. But my mama didn't play that. Even when I got chubby, my mama don't mention her weight. Don't say nothing about my baby. My mama be ready to fight. So you couldn't say nothing about her child. You couldn't say nothing about me. My mama would beat your ass. For real. And she was a church lady. So maybe her parents called her ugly. Maybe her brothers called her ugly. Because, I used to stutter. And my cousins, they used to tease me, when they weren't around my mom or the other adults, they would tease me and stuff because I stuttered until I stopped. until my report card was killing theirs because I learned how to read and everything early. So if you grow up, if your foundation is built on the fact that you ugly, everybody in your household calling you ugly, then and you go to school and it's confirmed at school that you ugly, and then you grow up and no one wants you because you're ugly. Of course you hate everybody that's pretty. You do. You look at pretty women and you wonder like, damn, you ain't got to, I mean, you got everything. You got booty, you got hair, you light skin, you got titties. Like God gave you everything. Like I do be looking at y'all and be like, so you got strong joints, you got good ankles, you got good knees. I got weak ankle. Now my ankle's been weak. Okay. I ain't never been able to wear like really high heels. I always had weak ankles. Always. Now the knees is weak. Okay. You know the challenge, the good knees challenge? You're not going to catch me doing that. The knees are weak. The ankles are weak. I'm not wearing no heels. But I'm not out here trying to compete. I was telling my husband, I said, once a week, not once a week, at least once a month, I want us to go out to a fancy restaurant, get dressed up. He wear a button up. I wear, a nice dress or something. I'm going to go find me some kitten heels. And my husband was like, kitten heels? I was like, yes, baby, because these ankles and knees is weak. I don't want to be trying to, I didn't hobbled into the restaurant and sat down, and then by the time it's time for me to get up, I can't walk out. But I'll just take the shoes off though. I ain't doing all that. I mean, if it come down to it, I take the shoes off. But I'm gonna get me some cute little kitten heels to so so I got me a couple of little real cute. Let me show y'all this dress I got from Shein. Y'all gonna be like, girl, where you finna go in this dress? Where? I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm going somewhere in this dress. Let me show it to y'all. I'm definitely going somewhere. I already got it. Done tried it on and everything, and honey, it looked good on me. Let me lose 5 pounds though. It looks really cute on me. I got this from Shein. And it's a nice quality. It's a velvet, like velvet feel. But honey, I'm wearing that dress somewhere. I probably wear it like when we go to San Francisco or somewhere. But yeah, we are. Yeah, she is ugly on the inside. I think I was an ugly duckling as a kid. Now I'm an ugly, pretty adult. You are not ugly. And you know you're not ugly. You know you pretty. We all go through, we all have stages of development. Now, when I think when I was 12, 11, 12, 13, somewhere around there, I was having some problems. But they're teenage problems. Those are normal. In your 50s, what you went through as a teenager and how you were processing, how your mind is developing, and you're viewing yourself compared to other people as a teenager. I don't count that. That's your crazy period. Your mind is still developing and everything. That shit don't count. I'm talking about as an adult. Okay? That teenage period, that don't count. I have erased all that from my memory. Cause yeah, I went through there was some issues then, but that don't count. Because now I understand what my body was going through, what my hormones were going through, how my mind, brain was developing, all of those things. So whatever thoughts I was having about myself as a teenager don't count. My mind is developed now. I'm an adult. Okay? If I'm still seeing myself as ugly and comparing myself to other women in my 50s, then there's something wrong. There's a disconnect there. I don't compare myself to nobody because I got it going on. Okay? I have a husband. I have beautiful, I have handsome sons, beautiful grandkids. Okay? I have a husband that adores me. Okay? He loves me. Me. So I ain't jealous of no damn body. Nah, it ain't a woman walking this Halle Berry, Denzel Washington wife, whatever her name is, Dwayne Wade wife, Stephen Curry wife. I ain't jealous of nobody. Nobody. Not one woman. Because I'm happy. Now, I could lose a little bit of weight. I could. But, it's just not happening right now. It's not. It ain't God's design for me to be skinny. He was like, damn, girl, you smart. You pretty. You gotta be skinny too? I'm like, you're right. You're right. You gave me some beautiful kids. You gave me a sense of humor. I'm smart. I can't be skinny. Connection, I feel for you, girl. I really do. I feel for you. Phoenix. That be me. Don't let me put on my good wig. Don't let me put my good wig on. Okay? And fix these little eyebrows, these little sparse eyebrows. And put a little concealer. Put a little concealer under here. Let me tell y'all, I've been using the Olay Regenerous night cream. They have a night cream and a day cream and the serum. Hold on, let me show y'all, honey. We about to do a whole commercial. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on because y'all know I can't see. Okay, so the serum is the Olay Regenerous Vitamin C Serum. It's fragrance free. I got all this off of Amazon. So this is the serum. And this one is the Firm and Lift. Is this night cream? Yeah. The Firm and Lift night cream Anti-wrinkle firm and lift night cream. And then the day cream. So the night cream is heavier than the day cream. The day cream has SPF 15 and it's anti-wrinkle also. So I have been, honey, my granddaughter, 13 years old, was like, "You don't have a nighttime regimen?" And I was like, "Yeah, I take my wig off. And, if I take my shower, I take my wig off, I take my shower, I get my ass in the bed. That's my nighttime regimen." She was like, "Granny, you have to put a moisturizer on. You have to clean your face and put on a moisturizer and, do the little jade roller thing and all of this stuff to go to bed." And I was like, "I'm going to try it." And I have been using that cream and I noticed that the darkness that I had. Now, this is bad lighting. Y'all gonna be like, "No, it's not working, girl." No, it is. The lighting in here is bad. But the darkness that I had under here is not as bad. Like it is actually starting to look better. And I never really got into using serums and this and that. I'm 58 years old and I'm just now really starting to use moisturizers and all of that stuff on my skin. So obviously what I was doing was not bad because for 58, girlfriend got some decent skin. Bad lighting. But yeah, I got me a whole little nighttime. So I take a shower. So now I take a shower, wash my face. I wash my face in the shower. And then I get out, make sure it's dry real good. And you use the serum first. And I make sure that I pat, don't rub. So pat the serum around the wrinkle areas. I don't have a lot of wrinkles though. I have a few, but not a whole lot. And then the moisturizer, and I go to bed. I'm just, trying something new. Oh, now, Phoenix about to make me get the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. Vitamin C serum with hyaluronic acid. I don't think this one has hyaluronic acid though. I don't know, girl. Oh, it say make sure you don't get this in your eyes. I don't know. But that's what I use. So this is it. This my whole regimen. I don't own nothing else. That and lotion. That's it. I mean, I got like shower gel and sugar scrubs and stuff like that in the shower. But I'm talking like for my face, that's it. Plus, on top of that, I do have eczema and psoriasis, so I have to really be careful. I think that's why I never really got off into a lot of stuff on my face because I have eczema and psoriasis. So I have to be really careful. That's why, if you noticed in my videos, my chin, you may see some little, uh, kind of like hyperpigmentation, but it's not hyperpigmentation. It's actual scars from when I was a teenager and my psoriasis and eczema teamed up and tried to take me out. And it left some little scars on my chin. So, you know, I don't ever want it to attack me like that again. As a matter of fact, I said next year, and I'm praying about this right now. Um, I'm gonna have to start my arthritis infusions again. So a couple of years ago, maybe about 3 years ago, I was doing monthly infusions for my arthritis. That's where you go because they wanted me to take Humira, but I can't give myself a shot. I don't think I can do it. My husband said that he would do it for me, but I don't know the all of the groups that I've been in, people who are on Humira have had some really crazy side effects. But anyway, I was doing monthly infusions where I would go into the infusion center and they would give me this drug for my arthritis. Because my arthritis is considered an autoimmune disease, this drug is supposed to help keep my body from basically turning on itself and doing more damage to my joints. And so when I started the infusion, I had a very bad reaction to the point where my blood pressure, got dangerously high. And they had to like stop the infusion and give me some medication and call the doctor. And the doctor had to come and, they had to watch over me for a while. And so I got scared and was like, okay, I'm not doing this shit no more. This is too much. But it has gotten really bad again. Like my arthritis is getting really bad. And so I'm really thinking that I'm going to go back and try the infusions again because my doctor is like, okay, look, that's not the only medication. There are different drugs. Um, and they just have to find one that works for you. Because I'm not doing no shots. I'm not doing that shot once a month. I'm not doing that. Even though the shot is probably easier than going there and sitting for 3 or 4 hours, but what they do is they build you up to eventually your infusion will only be 20 minutes. But they have to start you out at like 3 hours. So, I mean, that's how strong the drug is. That they have to push this medication in your system so slow. And you have to, it's very similar to a chemo drug, but it's not as strong, but it's in the same class as some of the chemo drugs. So it's pushed in your system really slow until your body gets used to it. And then, they can start it up faster. So I'm really thinking, and I think this every winter because once it starts to get cold, my joints act really stupid. I mean, real crazy. And that's because Tylenol and, pills are not attacking the problem. They're just, it's like putting a band aid over a very serious wound. It's not helping. You don't have any stitches or anything. And a band aid can only do so much. And that's what taking Tylenol and over the counter drugs do for people who really have arthritis. So I'm really praying over going back and starting this drug back up. Yeah, it's 3 hours. 3 hours. And they have to pre drug you. Like you start off with Tylenol, IV, Benadryl, IV, and then they start the drug. Very, very slow. And you're being monitored the whole time. So, I think that's probably, I have a lot of stuff on my mind right now. That's probably, why I've been kind of like MIA because, I'm really thinking like, okay, is it time? I need to make this appointment. I need to, go back in and see where my levels are now, see where my inflammation levels are because that determines your inflammation level determines, what course of treatment also that they want to do. And I haven't had my inflammation levels checked in a while. So, all of that kind of stuff has been on my mind. That's what I got to, I'm not going to do anything until the first of the year. You know, After the new year, I will. I've been thinking about just emailing my doctor and telling him, "Hey, let's get some of these blood tests done." So at the beginning of the year, we'll know, what the course of treatment will be. So I'm really thinking about doing that, and then the beginning of the year, starting treatment again. So y'all out there that love your girl, um, say a prayer for me that that I make the right decision, and whatever decision I make, um, things work out because it didn't work out the first time, and I got scared, and I shouldn't have gotten scared. I allowed my fear to keep me from continuing treatment. Like I allow my fear to legit just make me shut down and just be like my rheumatologist called and she was like, "Okay, Miss Brown, you need to come back." I was like, "Leave me alone. I'm not doing it. I'm not comfortable. I don't like it. It was too much for me to deal with. I can't do it. I felt like I was gonna die." And she was like, "Okay, okay, sweetheart." She was like, "Okay, okay. Will you call us back when you feel more comfortable?" You know how white people get when you get excited? They be like, "Okay, all right." It's been 3 years, I think, because I've just been comfortable. And I'm not going to say I've been comfortable. I have not been comfortable, but I've just been living uncomfortable. Like I've been living in pain and attempting to ignore it. But it ain't going nowhere. And next year, I'm just going to address it. So that's going to be our next, because if I go through the, infusions, I'm going to film and show you guys, what it's like because it was a lot. And the infusion center, unfortunately, where you go and get your infusions is the same place where people are getting cancer treatment, and I think that was part of it too. to go into a facility and there are people in there who, women who are bald and, that they are in the throes of cancer and they're having treatment. I think that it was just too much for me. It was it was overwhelming, that it was just a lot. And I just couldn't take that and what I was going through, you know, the treatment itself, and then watching other people, sometimes women were in there and they would look so weak, but they were there, getting their treatment and stuff. And it was just too much. It really was. So I stopped. But I think I'm going to have to go back because there are times when I cannot, like yesterday, I was like, you know what, just cut this hand off. It was hurting so bad. I was just like, I can't do anything. Like, I couldn't even pick up a sponge to wash the dishes. The sponge felt like I was picking up a brick. Okay, I couldn't even open the car door with my right hand. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the rheumatologist. I'm gonna have to start going back to the rheumatologist and get it checked because it doesn't make sense for me to have insurance. Like, we have really good insurance and not use it. So that's what your girl is going through. Like, if I tell you guys that I'm having an arthritis flare and I'm in pain, like I'm really in pain, like it's hurting for real, and it's no joke. It's not. And I think about the fact that my mom, when she used to tell me, like when I was younger, and she used to say that her arthritis was bothering her, and you younger, you don't have a clue what it is. And I used to sometimes be like, okay, how can arthritis be bothering you that bad? Now it's bothering me. I see how bad it is. And my mother had it in her back. Her back was affected, her neck, her knees, and her hands. So it's in my hands, my knees. What's all over my whole body. But my hands are affected, my ankles, and my neck so far. That bothers me the most. It ain't no joke. It's really, really not. Arthritis is a very, very painful disease. And it's so unpredictable. You just don't know. Like, you could go to bed feeling fine. And you could wake up the next morning feeling like somebody beat you up in your sleep. I can wake up in the middle of the night and I am literally holding on to the bed, the wall. I'm doing this just literally holding on to things just to walk until my body, like, oh, she's walking. It's like my brain does some weird thing while I'm asleep. And if I get up in the middle of the night or whatever to use the bathroom, my brain is not telling my legs, like they not talking to each other no more. And then it's like a couple of minutes later, my brain will send a signal to my legs that y'all gotta cooperate. This girl is moving. And my legs be like, oh, okay, that's what she doing. Okay, we got it. And then, they'll kick in. But it's just this weird. I was telling my doctor, it just, sometimes it just feels like my legs turn into sticks of wood. And I'm, just like that. And then they'll be like, oh, she trying to walk, y'all. Oh, walk. Oh, okay. And then, I'll start walking normal. It's the and add a pain component to that. It's hurting. It's hurting on top of it. It's stiff like wood, and then it's hurting. And then it can just stop as quick as it started. It'll just go away. And then I'm just walking normal. So, if I tell y'all I ain't feeling good, I really ain't. I'm just not feeling good. And for the past, this whole week, I've been, I guess, in a flare. And I just have not been um, feeling well. I've been resting and, taking my medicine and just kind of like laying around because everything has just kind of been hurting. So we gonna be doing all that. My grandmother had it too. My mom had it. My grandmother, and I'm talking about, okay, so it's weird because my biological mother had it and my mother that adopted me had it. My biological grandmother had it. And I do have some aunts that have it also. So, and I'm not really sure if arthritis, like you pick up some, I think there is a gene that has arthritis. Yeah, it has been raining here. It rained earlier this week. So, yeah, it's been wet. But it don't like here in California. It may, and my husband, did he say it rained last night? It rained one night and I didn't even know it was raining. But yeah, it has been damp here. But it doesn't rain for like long periods of time here. It may rain for like a couple of hours and then the sun will come back out. But yeah, it has been wet. And I think that triggered it. We went from 70 degrees to 60 and 50 at night. So, yeah, that's definitely a trigger. Yeah, it's 54 degrees and it's going to get in the 40s here tonight. And that's what it's been doing. It's been, no, I'm saying, it said low in the 40s, but it don't say 40. So it look like 54 is as cold as it's probably going to get. But yeah, the temperature is definitely dropping. So it does that. Yeah, the temperature definitely affects arthritis. If this, that's why I hate the winter. I hate it because I know as soon as it starts to get cold and wet, it's gone. My arthritis going crazy. But I mean, there are some days when it's hot that it acts crazy too. So, I can't say that the cold is a definite trigger because I've had flares in the summertime too. But the cold is a trigger. But the sun is a trigger too. Shit, you never know when Arthur gonna sneak up on you. And bop, bop, bop. Hit her in the back. Hit her in the neck. Hit her in the hand. Step on her foot. Kick her in the ankle. Asshole. Like, God. You know, it would be different if it just ran up on you and just only got one body part. But it may run up on you and hit you in the back and then hit you in the shoulder and hit you, step on your foot and kick you in the ankle. And then when you're, because your body is only going to tolerate so much pain before then you start to feeling sick and I get nauseated. Then I'll have a migraine. And it's like, you can't just pick one. You can't just like get my ankle and just leave me the rest of my body. No, we don't just tear you up. So, yeah, a lot of older people, they really believe in staying warm, keeping the joints that are affected the most warm. And I have a really big problem with like wearing gloves and scarves and hats and all that kind of stuff because I overheat quickly. And then I go to sweating and carrying on. And I'm in the store, pulling all this stuff off. And I'm, thinking, okay, if I wear my gloves in the store, I'm going to lose them because I'm going to get too hot and I'm going to take them off. And I can't be shopping with these gloves on and stuff. And I'm probably don't stay warm enough. That could be part of my problem too. Maybe I'm not, covering um, my joints up as much as I should. Who knows, y'all? Or arthritis is just a bitch. You can't win. I don't think it's anything you can really do that's gonna stop it. You can't prevent it because it's inside your body. It's like, attacking you from the inside. It's not something that you can stop. Once it gets started, that's it. It's got you. And so yeah, it I don't want to say it runs in my family, but there are a lot of people um, in my family, like my mother, my biological mother. She had rheumatoid arthritis really bad, especially in her hands. And I don't have like the deformed joints. The doctor said that my joints still look good, um, but like my knees and ankles and stuff, he said that, the arthritis, you can see it, but the joints are not deformed like some people. I don't have rheumatoid arthritis. I have psoriatic arthritis. I have that psoriasis component, which I don't think people who have psoriatic arthritis have the deformed joints that you can see like the people with rheumatoid arthritis. Like it's different arthritises. And I don't think mine is the one that has the um deformed joints like rheumatoid does. But my mom, she had rheumatoid arthritis, so clearly. So that's that. Y'all say a prayer for me. Y'all that, really rock with me. But that's probably going to be the journey that we are on the first of the year. We going to be going back to get infusions. Try to get this um, arthritis under control, or at least close to. I mean, I don't think you ever really get it under control, but you're fighting the disease. You're trying to slow down the progression of the disease. That sucks. To even say I have a disease that I have to slow down the progression of, but I literally do. So that's it. I guess we are going to go to this. I'm gonna ask my son, is he going? We going to this game in the morning. And we got to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. So that means we got to leave here by 8 o'clock because she lives a good 30 minutes from us. Like, we live in different cities. My son doesn't live too far from me. He lives closer to me than everybody else. Everybody else um, either lives in Oakland or Castro Valley. So it's a good 20 minutes, 20, depending on traffic. And we got to be there at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to have to take my butt to be here tonight. So I can, because I'm not a early riser. I don't like getting up early in the morning. I really don't. So, and I think this is her championship game or playoff game, or what is that right there? I got a vacuum. Damn, that's an earring back. I can't get it. I don't pick that up before the vacuum cleaner pick it up. Um, did she text back? No. Um, yeah. I should go pick up my grandson because he don't have a game because they lost their playoff game. Womp womp. So his birthday is what? Next week. And he'll be 12. He'll be 12 and Amani will be 14. Yeah, they 2 years apart. So all of the grandkids' birthdays is coming up. Duty's is next week. Amani's is right after Christmas. So we gonna be busy for a while. We're gonna be busy. Ooh, my friend making pumpkin muffins. She love to cook. I ain't doing all that. Like from the pumpkin. She out here cutting the pumpkin up, cooking it. She gonna show you all the steps. And made the muffins. I ain't doing that. I don't have that kind of. I don't have that in me. I've never been that. I don't have that. Would cut the pumpkin, cook the pumpkin, mash it up, make. No, I don't have it. She been making some nice stuff though. She a real baker. I wonder what the hell are they watching? Cause they just in there laughing. I gotta go get me some water. I'm about to go see what they watching. My nosy ass. I want to crochet so bad. I have I have the cutest projects that I want to finish. Like I want to make another bumblebee. I want to make a mouse because my husband said that the bumblebee looked like a mouse. So I want to make a real mouse to show him the difference in a mouse and a bumblebee. But I'm gonna give my hand a couple of more days to rest, and hopefully by next week I'll feel better, and I can crochet. Cause I've been feeling bad. Like I really have been feeling sad. Cause I can't crochet and I want to crochet so bad. Like this is like the winter time is the time when I'm the most creative because it's cold. You in the house. You ain't really doing nothing. And I be wanting to crochet. And then when my arthritis keeps me from crocheting, it makes me sad. Like, why I got to have this stupid disease? I don't wish it on nobody, but I don't want to have it. It's like, it's unfair. I want to crochet. So hopefully by next week I'll feel better and I can crochet. So I'm gonna just rest the rest of the week, the rest of the weekend. I'm gonna just rest and hopefully by I'm waiting on some yarn to come anyway, so hopefully by the time the yarn comes, and I don't know when it's coming. So hopefully by the time the yarn comes, I'll be feeling better and I can crochet. So that's it, y'all. Um, Connection rejection, girl, you gotta do better, cause you's a mean one. I'm gonna buy her a Grinch T-shirt for Christmas because that's what she is. She is a Grinch for real. She is a mean ass Grinch. She's a mean one, Mrs. Grinch. Y'all know I. Oh my gosh. What is that movie? The Christmas Story? Is it a Christmas Story? With the little boy um, Ralphie and his little friends and stuff. They're making a updated version. Ralphie is an adult now, and he has his own kids. I know the father died in real life, so they honored the dad in the show and said, he has passed on, but the mom is still alive. So the and I think the other little boy, like the little boy that licked the pole that got stuck on the did Ralphie get stuck on the pole or the other little boy? Whoever his other little friends, the double Ralphie is the one that licked the pole, right? Because the little other little boy was like, I triple dog dare you. The little triple dog dare you boy, he's still alive. So I think it's coming on Hulu or HBO, but I'm definitely watching it. Sometimes I'll be like, no one asked for these classic movies don't need an update. But if you have the original characters and you don't bring in new people to play the original characters, if you have the original characters, I think it's okay. So it's the same boy. I think his little brother is in it and the mama. So, it looked like it's going to be cute. So I'm definitely going to watch it. So that's it, y'all. I will talk to you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do a live tomorrow. I might come back Sunday. and talk to you guys Sunday while my husband is watching football. But I doubt very seriously if I do a live tomorrow. If I do anything tomorrow, it'll be a video. So look for that. I love you guys and I appreciate you. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.